So last week, I had a couple posts about people staying in roles they hate or staying with organizations they don't enjoy working for, and why they don't leave. And there was a lot of discussion in the comments, and I wanted to touch on one of them. So one of the things people said is it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And first and foremost, what a terrible way to have to feel like that's how you describe your employer. Should not be the case. But I get it, right? I mean, people are scared. Like, yeah, this is rough, but what if I go there and it is way worse? That's a possibility. But there's also the possibility that you go somewhere and you're just much happier. You know, life is too short and you have too many options to stay at a role you are miserable at. So today, I want to give you 3 things you can do to maybe help you feel like the place you were going is going to be okay. And they're going to get increasingly more difficult. The first one is easy. It's Glassdoor. I would never make a career move without first reading their Glassdoor caveat. Someone's going to say this in the comments, so I'm going to say it now. Yes, oftentimes, negative people are going to leave more reviews. Sometimes companies work hard to make their Glassdoor appear rosier than it is. That being said, it is a freely available data set of reviews of employers who are there and have been there. And you gotta look. Take it with a grain of salt. If there's one terrible one or one amazing one, kind of throw that out. But take a look, generally speaking, at how they all kind of pan out. And I would use that information. Second, find former employees and reach out to them. So we have this wonderful thing called LinkedIn. You're either viewing this on YouTube or LinkedIn, but if you're on LinkedIn, you can find people who have worked for this company in the past. Send them a connection request if you're not already connected, and ask them, hey, between you and me, I know somebody who's considering moving to this company. I would love to get your thoughts on it. Would you be available for like a 5-minute conversation? You'd be surprised how many times people will say, yeah, I'd love to do that. And if you don't want to do a call, send them a message and just ask them. Most people will at least type back, their thoughts on an organization, and then maybe you can ask a few follow-up questions and get a dialogue. Lastly, ask people who are currently working there who will be on the team you are going to be on. So how do you do this, right? So ideally, during an interview process, they would have you interview with people who are on the team. Not every company is going to do that. If they do, great. If they don't, what I would say to the hiring manager, once you're in serious consideration, is saying, Ben, I appreciate the time you've taken to explain your organization, the role, and answer my questions. One of the things that I like to do as part of my process is connect with some of the people on the team I'm going to be joining. Will you help facilitate some one-on-one conversations between me and people who are currently on the team? If they say no, red flag. If they say yes, then great. You get a chance to actually talk to people who are on that team and figure out if it's a good place to be, how happy are they, whatever matters to you, you're going to be able to ask them questions about that. So those are 3 things you can do to get over the fear of going somewhere that's going to be a terrible place to work.